everybody?
What's up, you guys? And we're back because
we needed a break last week.
Needed that break.
Hashtag self-care.
Yeah.
Before we start things off, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Definitely to that. I'll take my hat off to that.
What a shocking loss. Could you imagine? I mean, he had it for, 4 years, they said?
Yeah, it's shocking that he was making these films while he was...
Especially something like Black Panther, which is like so demanding physically.
You know, it's crazy because if you look at the films like progressing, you can now you can kind of tell he was losing the weight and everything.
I don't know. Everybody makes.
I say rest in peace, and I hope his family is doing well, and I hope everybody just finds a way to move forward.
I mean, everybody, make sure you watch Black Panther today.
Yeah.
This week, sometime this week, right?
Or one of his other movies.
I know. Come on, he's always gonna be Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, like
definitely.
That's always gonna be him. Nobody's gonna be able to.
Moment of silence. And we're back.
Funny enough, though, we are going to talk about this oversaturation of celebrity products. Okay, if you were living under a rock, okay, you would not have heard that Bella Thorne, who's like this ex-Disney Disney kid, she was with Zendaya on some show. I don't know. She was in like an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
So anyway, she has an OnlyFans account, which, can I tell you what's wrong with that?
Go ahead.
Why does she have an OnlyFans account?
That's what I'm saying.
So much footage of her just being her natural self. Why would you pay $200?
So years ago, she had some kind of
I think it was like last
issue
year,
going on. Yeah, somebody hacked into her stuff. And they were threatening to bring out her nude photos that she had, and so she decided to just release them on her own. So
why are you guys paying $200?
The whole issue, though, is that this OnlyFans pay-per-view was supposed to be nude, and it wasn't.
So here's
people wanted their money back.
So here's the other thing. So she's charging $200, right, for these pay-per-views. Pictures that were supposed to be nudes, they weren't nudes. So now, because of all this money that she made and like all the people that are complaining, she fucked up other people's money. Yeah. So like, I guess people who have OnlyFans account were getting paid out every 7 days. Now they're getting it every 30 days. Now the max amount of tips they can get is $100. The max they can charge for a pay-per-view is $50. Her doing that fucked everything up. And all I have to say is, why? It would be one thing if she did it because she wanted to raise the money and give it to something. Like, she was like, okay, I'm going to have an OnlyFans account for 1 month.
But no.
She didn't do that.
No. This is our great.
Why does she
Here's our great. She
has money already.
Because we've been talking about this for a while. This celebrity product stuff that's going on. We're always going to have products endorsed by celebrities, but like sometimes you see things that it's just really reaching. Like you really just want the attention right now. One thing that's getting on our nerves is celebrity podcasts. And I gotta tell you, it's like every week a new celebrity who hasn't made a movie yet or hasn't had a new episode out does a podcast. I get it. Everybody wants to do a podcast. We're doing a podcast. Everybody does a podcast. But some of these celebrities just are taking up all the damn airwaves.
They are. I remember when no celebrities had podcasts.
Look, podcasts were supposed to be something about the
people. It got worse during quarantine. And everybody was stuck together. That's when you saw like every celebrity and their mom had podcasts.
And the thing that gets to me is that a lot of these are they're rewatching their show that they
like
were
the
in.
Office one.
Yeah, like the Office. I think it's Office Ladies, and you got the one with the guys from Scrubs. They're rewatching.
Oh yes.
And all of these they're just rewatching the show, saying, "Oh, I never watched it actually. Ha ha ha! Isn't that funny?" No, actually, it's not funny because some of us rushed home. to make sure, and you're just sitting there laughing like, oh, I never watched this, so I wonder what happens.
No, listen, I get it. A Joe Schmo like us needs like 17 different streams of income, right? So we're doing all these things like making self-care things like soap or some kind of skin scrub or I don't know what else. If they're doing podcasts and doing things like that, it's so hard when celebrities overshadow that. Like, think about every celebrity that's had a clothing line. Sofia Vergara has a clothing line.
Yeah.
Adam Levine has a clothing line.
And do you know how hard it is for a person to come out with
one person,
their own clothing line?
And they're like, even though those particular names and labels are in Walmart, that's still like a big deal.
Okay, so you know which one gets to me? Every celebrity wants to make their own liquor. So I
didn't know The Rock knew so much about tequila.
We were walking down the road one time, and we see a huge truck with a huge banner that said, I think it said Dos Amigos Tequila.
Yes.
The official tequila of Aaron Paul and
Bryan Cranston.
Basically making it the official tequila of Breaking Bad. And it's like, really? Wait a second. You guys aren't even Mexican.
They shot in New Mexico. Okay, New Mexico.
But you see a lot of these like small batch liquors and small batch beers and like IPAs that celebrities are coming up with. But everybody's been trying to do their own, and then it's like the pandemic comes around. They need a little bit more attention, and they're taking up all the stuff that we regular people are trying to do.
Yeah, no, it is true. And it's annoying. Do you think this is terrible promotion to have a celebrity on this show?
What I think should be done, I actually had a good idea. I really think that right now celebrities should be making themselves available for podcasts. I'm just saying, for folks like you and me and people out there like WrestleMania and people out there like, name some podcasts. Make yourself available and show up on ours, on somebody else's.
Instead of getting millions and millions of
dollars. Doing your own, because you know what? Once production restarts, you're not going to keep doing that podcast.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You're going to go to your TV show, and then that's it. We just get 2 seasons of Office Ladies.
Well, not only that, but it's also during Corona that people are taking private jets and going away when us normal folk are banned from countries.
You're talking about Kylie Jenner, right?
Kylie Jenner,
What happened? Tell us about it.
A lot of celebrities, they get on their private jets and then they go to like Paris, or they're going to these vacation spots down in South America, or like things
basically
like that. You're
everywhere
just like,
we're not allowed to go.
Right, or like, how did you get there? I want to go there.
Yeah, right. It's just like throwing it in our face.
But I did tell Manny, I'm not hating, because if I had it, I'd do it too.
Listen.
But I think it's almost like parading it in front of your fans is kind of like fucked up. Celebrities
will be celebrities, but this type of conversation just makes a great segue into our next subject. Which is, we were walking down the road one day, and we had a nice little conversation about if you had to, could you punch a kid in the face?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about, like, if you had to, like, something was going on and you had to take this kid down.
Like, it was a kid from Problem Child?
Yeah, you know, and it doesn't, I'm not talking about, like, a kid you know, not like your uncle.
Like, if I was defending someone.
Yeah, like, if something's going on, and the only way to take this kid down is you had to punch him straight in the face. I'm talking, like, an 8-year-old.
But not, like, knock him out.
No, you have to knock them out.
It's like a little.
And I like kids. I'm not saying I had a problem with kids. What I'm talking about is at the moment, I don't know what brought it up, but we were wondering if you had to. Nikki, could you punch a kid in the face?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? And that got me thinking. Who are the type of people that you would like to punch in the face?
Yes.
Now, let me make the rules. So we're going to go with a list of 3 and 3.
Okay.
Now, here's the rules. It can't be, I'm talking about type of people. I don't mean your dad. I don't mean anybody like you would actually know. I'm talking about like the mailman, that type of person. That person that like you see every day. Who would you like to punch in the face?
Like
if
maybe the cashier that gets your order wrong all the time.
Is that your first person?
No, but that's an example, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would. I don't. Okay, wait. You gotta go first.
Okay, so the person I would like to punch in the face is the guy in line right in front of you who is not prepared and you are in a hurry. I think that kind of person needs to get punched in the face.
Oh, okay. I know. Bartenders that ignore women.
Talk about that. That sounds like personal.
I'm just saying, you think as a woman, and I'm not aggressive when I'm asking, but like as a woman, you think I get a little more attention. I do not, which messes with my self-esteem, which is not okay for you to do, Mr. Bartender or Mrs. Bartender. Yeah. So, but you haven't ever punched anyone.
Okay, my number two is the customer service rep that literally just wants to clock out and is like 5 minutes away from clocking out.
Oh my god, that.
And is literally giving you the runaround just because they want to get the fuck
out. The Family Guy episode, he's like, I can talk. Okay.
Who's your number two?
My number two, people who go to movies and don't shut the fuck up. But I'm talking about
that's a good one.
That are obnoxious. Like they're trying to talk over the movie. One. Like what? Like shut up. I'm trying to watch it.
All right. My number three.
Very good.
My number three. The third person. Well, whatever brought this conversation up. Sometimes there's a kid out there in public that you just feel. God. Just punch that kid in the face.
Nobody is going.
But I'm not gonna do it. Obviously,
nobody's gonna let us babysit their children. That's all Manny. His ideas and his thoughts do not reflect both of us.
I would never harm a child, but who wouldn't want to punch a kid in the face who's just being annoying?
My God, that is
just like a person. They're their own person.
No, you know, it's funny. Remember when we did that? That there was just like this giant water gun fight in Central Park. They used to do it every
the water
year.
gun fight. I remember.
And so one year that I went, this is before I went with you. One year that I went, it was like the kids were coming up to adults and like spraying them in the face.
Yeah.
But like adults were just giving it right back to the kids, and these are like strangers' children. Like they don't. Everybody's a stranger, basically, just going at each other. And you would see big grown adults taking out these kids. But I remember when I went with Manny, he was taking no prisoners. I thought a parent was gonna come up to us and like just tell us what's up.
Yo,
okay.
That's not the first time though, because there was a while ago where I went to a laser tag area with a couple friends of ours. You know, Anthony, you know, Panda, you know, my whole goon squad. If you know me, you know them. And so we went over there, and there was this one kid that was just a complete asshole for like the first 5 minutes, where they were giving us the instructions, and we're like, "Yo, kid, shut the fuck up," because like they're just trying to get through the instructions so we can get to the game. And this kid just kept being a little jerk. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Once we got in there, everybody ganged up on him. Pew! Pew!
Oh my God, I have my third person. Did I already do a third person?
You have your third person now.
The people who go to haunted houses and are like, "Oh, I'm so scared."
That point out. That pointed out.
There's
that's not scary.
Oh, you didn't like. Why'd you even come?
Yo, for real.
Why?
That person.
You're ruining my time, and you should refund me.
Who brought that person to the haunted house? Honestly, if you go to a haunted house thing with a person like that, how are you not looking at them like, "Yo, Chad, shut the fuck up"?
I just question all of. I will question everybody. Everybody would be guilty by association.
Yeah, like this guy's never coming with us.
Never again. Anyway, guys,
yeah.
Why don't you tell us some kind of people that you kind of want to
punch in the face.
Punch in the face.
Remember, no holds barred. Nobody's gonna get mad. You don't know them.
Anyway, let us know by following the conversation at Bubble Bath Stories on Facebook and Instagram.
And you can catch us on our own IG. I might got no time for this.
And I am at Nikki Trent, and you guys can see it right there down in the ticker. And be sure to catch us on YouTube. What? Because we be there too. Anyway, we want to hear from you guys, and we will see you guys next week.